Hello, everyone. NetSuite Mark here for ERP Labs and want to discuss the ERP Labs pay bill with other sub um, solution ID 576895. And what happens in NetSuite is I'm just going to go ahead and create a bill here. But whenever I enter this bill, whatever subsidiary is down below, so this manufacturing, that's that is our subsidiary the payment is required to come out of. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and approve this bill, and we'll just see. Let's find a fun account to post this to. Insurance. That sounds like a blast. And we'll just 55525. And you'll see I could do whatever coding I want down here, right? We could assign it to a location and a department if we'd like. And the important part here is this is what's going to affect my GL impact. So what happens is I have this bill. It is for the right vendor, the right subsidiary, the right expense. I just need to pay it with an account that is not in this subsidiary. And you'll see under pay bill, just the subsidiaries' bank accounts and credit card accounts are available. So how do you pay this if you need it to go out of another sub? And I've seen all sorts of crazy solutions that are generally manually done and consume a ton of time with fake clearing accounts and journal entries, and but there's no single record to tie everything together. So uh, I've seen this enough where I thought, let's create a bundle. And so ERP Labs pay bill with different sub bundle provides this intercompany payment tab. And if I go back in and edit, the way that this works is the bill has to be open or approved. And I'll select to transfer to another sub, and then I select it. So I'm going to transfer it to our test sub. Now, when I save this, you'll also see, and let's go ahead and have some fun. I'm going to go ahead and pay it immediately. So with the test sub, now I can see what bank accounts I want to pay with, and I'll select the cash in bank. So when I save this, the solution is going to go and make sure that this vendor is available on the other sub. If it's not, it's just going to stop. It's not going to fully run. And that way you don't get any GL impacts that you don't want. The other part is you'll see transfer term. So it's pretty common in um, uh, vendors to receive early payment discounts. So 1%, 10 at 30 or something along those lines. And so who do you want the term discount? Do you want the term discount to be kept in this subsidiary, the honeycomb manufacturing, or do you want to transfer it to the test subsidiary? If you wanted to transfer it, you just select this checkbox. All right, so what's occurred is this bill is now marked paid in full. It's been transferred in essence and paid out of a different bank account. So here's our tracker. You'll see our from bill. This is the bill we created. There was a bill payment created and then an intercompany journal entry to record the due from and due to. The bill was then recreated in the to subsidiary right here. And then you'll see it was also paid by the account we selected. And so if I go to the to bill, you'll see paid in full. How do you know this is a to bill? I'll come into the intercompany payment and you'll see to bills checked. If I go into my related records, you'll see the bill payment and ta-da, and it's paid out of the account. All right, so um, hopefully that was really exciting for you because I can't believe how quickly that does all the transactions you need, and then you're able to track all the transactions as well. Now, in the case you have a journal entry approval or bill approval in the two, there's a couple of checkboxes that you could use to help auto approve these. So if I come back into the journal entry that transferred it to the created the intercompany payable and receivable, um, one of the ways you could approve this, obviously, is to auto approve it. The other way is in this, in our sub tab here, you'll see pay bill with other sub JE is checked. And what you could use then is this checkbox to update workflow to help auto approve it. All right. Um, the next part is that I'll quickly show you is I'm just going to make a copy of our original bill. And we'll just call this test two. Same insurance amount. I'll go ahead and approve it. And on a copy, all the fields do clear. So I'm just going to transfer this now to the test sub and get our native warning that we're over our vendor credit limit. But what this allows it to do is now I have my original bill and my proper GL coding in the subsidiary I need it. It's been transferred to my test sub. That's the sub that's going to pay it. And perhaps I just don't know when it's going to be paid. So if I come in and open my two bill, you'll see it's open and it's in our test subsidiary for the same amount, the 555.20. All right. So what happens now is I can do all my cash outflow planning in my test sub that I need. And I can make a payment whenever I need to, or maybe I didn't know the original um, bank account or credit card account. I know I've been in some turnaround positions where we weren't sure, A, if the cash was going to be in the bank account or which credit card I had to balance until the time of payment. So if we go ahead and make the payment, we could select the cash and bank and select pay. All right. And now you'll see if we refresh this, you will see the two payments. So now I have my tracker. I could track my payment all the way through. Let's come back to the original paid in full bill. Come back and you'll see um, from our tracker, which is this one, we could quickly see the history of what's occurred. So if this bill has ever had an issue with the final payment, we say it's paid, we come back in, select our tracker, come back, see the history. All right. The next one is what happens if a bill is deleted, a to bill is deleted. So let's make a copy of the same bill and I'll just call this be a boring accounting, just call it number three, approved, and we'll transfer it to our test sub and save. All right, after we push save, we realize, or maybe a week later, we realize we shouldn't have done that. So what can we do? So, or the bill in the to sub was voided, canceled, or deleted. So let's go ahead and delete this and see what occurs. Now, part of the configuration, when you set this all up, you could set for auto reversal, and that's what's going to happen in this case. The to sub says if anything happens to auto reverse. Um, Here's our tracker. If I scroll down, you'll see auto reverse was checked. And now you'll see we have a reversing journal entry to unwind the intercompany accounts payable and receivable. And then our original bill payment was marked void, and the void journal entry puts the amount back into the accounts payable in the from. All right. Uh, this will also occur without the auto reverse. There's a button up here that perhaps you saw earlier. Let's see, this one isn't refreshed. Here you go, where you can manually do the reverse as well. So hopefully you see pretty flexible solution uh, for real world problems that you may face in NetSuite. If you have any questions, definitely leave a comment or reach out to me. I'll either LinkedIn or email or on our webpage, but probably the best way is just leave a comment below and get in contact. Also, currently, and it is at the end of 2025, ERP Labs is letting people try their solutions for free in their sandbox accounts for 30 days. So if you'd like to see this, test drive it um, at no cost. This is a great opportunity. You'll also notice this is just a video that I did, a normal person did. It's not high and fancy to overhype anything. It's to show you what's really going to occur in your NetSuite account. Once again, ERP Labs bringing real world solutions to NetSuite. Hope you enjoyed this. Have an amazing day.